We're coming off a heavy decision out at Winky Pop. Gilmore survives over Malia Manuel as it came down to the wire as we continue on with heated round 4 action. This one's an all-Australian battle. Nikki Van Dijk taking on world #1 Tyler Wright on top of the Jeep leaderboard. And now how's this matchup? Carissa Moore, Stephanie Gilmore in the lineup in the second quarterfinal. Now we'll work on the back half of the draw with Nikki Van Dijk getting the first wave. Beautiful rail work to start on the open face at Winky Pop. Feels it off the top, little float. Now Tyler Wright getting started. You can see the distance with Nikki on the inside corner. Nikki out, all about world #1 Tyler Wright looking for a frontside float. She makes it out in front again, maybe good for one more move. Floats it, and now Tyler kicks out. So a solid opening exchange here in round 4, heat #3. Got the first wave here.
Yeah, nice, smooth surfing here from Nikki Van Dijk. Beautiful opening maneuver right there. I like the flow she's got on this wave right now. Just a little bit of a mistake right there, but then regathered. So showing some variety, showing some commitment to those turns, laying that board over on the rail. And Nikki Van Dijk, this wave just kept giving as she kicks out and sees Tyler Wright go to town on this one. We talked earlier about the difference between these two young ladies. Obviously the power base from Tyler Wright in her favor. She races down the line, a little bit more catch-up wave here as she gets around the section, and one more critical maneuver there from Tyler Wright. So Tyler Wright 5.93, so Nikki Van Dijk gets the slight advantage there in that opening exchange. And I think it was just that seamless, smooth, clean surfing that Nikki Van Dijk brought out on that opening wave. Who's it going to be? Is the winner of that going to move on and win this event?
Now back to this one as we watch Tyler Wright celebrating her birthday right out front with a snap to start out the back. Full open face hook. She'll float the next section coming around the corner. Clean wrapping work from world #1. Frontside jam, and now she's just going to stand tall and kick out. Had the 5.93 start, and that'll get her into the lead now.
Beautiful clean face. Tyler just jamming this turn in there. Look at that, just holding that rail all the way back around. Now she gets up and over that foam, back out on the open face. So Tyler Wright just really trying to put a good score on the board. Just needs a small score to take the lead, so we will see a lead change. You can see the intent from Tyler Wright. You can see she is completely fired up right now.
Here comes Nikki Van Dijk to answer. First turn gets her some momentum into the second frontside hook. Beautiful start from Van Dijk. Quick fade to set up this inside track as it runs down the line. Little down carve off the lip jam. Nikki winding up for one more vertical.
Wow.
And a solid answer to Tyler Wright. Still with 22 minutes on the clock. As we rewind the tape, did you like this one much better than her last?
Oh, beautiful wave. I mean, it's a bigger wave than her opening exchange right there. Just nice wraparound cutback. You know, just the maneuvers from one to the next is nice and clean. You know, very few mistakes. Not too much mucking around in between. Cleans top turn right there and bangs it through the lip, a little bit more radical. So as that, what I liked about that wave, as it sort of went down the line, she sort of cranked it up a little bit more each turn. The confidence level rose throughout that entire event wave, which is what you got to do. Just find that sweet spot, engage those fins. You can see right there, and one more just to finish off. You can see almost that whole board jamming out of the back of the wave. Tyler Wright does take the lead with a 6.77. Nikki needing a 6.21 with 21 to go.
And one happens to be wearing the Jeep yellow jersey. World #1 Tyler Wright. Last wave is 6.77. Last of Nikki Van Dijk comes in at a 7.3. Nikki takes the lead. Tyler with priority needs a 7.04. Van Dijk putting pressure on our world #1 Tyler Wright with 4:15 to go. Tyler now locks in. After a long wait for waves, she'll start with one carve and hand priority right back to Nikki Van Dijk.
Wow. Look at her kicking and paddling. She knows she got suckered into that one. And that's what Nikki did, exactly what she was meant to do. Big sets coming through now. Nikki Van Dijk with priority. She's got a better 6.50. Beautiful set wave coming through. the Victorian. Everyone's standing on the cliffs ready to cheer. Here she goes.
Nikki Van Dijk now setting up an absolute gem of a wave. Beautiful start, just a carve down, hits it off the roof, deep off the bottom. Beautiful turn off the top, and now she's coming around. Front side hook into a float to finish. Quick and smooth in transition. Tyler's on the next wave. Lay back off the top and a closeout finish. She loves it. We'll bring you the start to Tyler's wave in just a moment. 3:15 to go. Wright loses priority, and then one of the better sets of this matchup comes through, Potts.
Yeah, it's such a tricky decision, making that call to commit to a wave, knowing that there may be one behind, which is exactly what happened. Tyler Wright, second wave of the set. Beautiful opening turn right there, just pure power from Tyler Wright again. And then that floater, so 3 solid turns from Tyler Wright. You know, even though this wave does peel down the line and offer you length of ride, Tyler Wright just stomped on 3 massive turns. I'm going to be interested to see where that fits in. We saw Steph Gilmore, a very similar wave up against Malia Manuel. This was the first wave of the set though. Nikki Van Dijk opens nicely, nice and smooth. Now she goes through that lip right there. Nice, clean, precise, mistake-free surfing from Nikki Van Dijk. A little bit more commitment right at the end. And I think if she does get that score, that's where the bulk of those points are going to come from. 7.5 required from Tyler Wright. And there it is, Joe.
A 7.67. Tyler Wright saves herself on that last wave after taking a small wave with priority. Turned around to see the set of the day come through. Van Dijk surfed hers well to a 6.97. Tyler forced to dig deep. Finally gets the lead. Now sits out the back with priority with 25 seconds on the clock. We talk about seasons, Pots, where world champs are tested. This could be a world title defining moment, surviving this one if she can close it out in 12 seconds.
Yeah, well, I think she's got the priority. Little wave approaching right now. 2 judges threw 8s at that, 2 7.5s and a 7.3. So 4 judges gave her the nod to get the score, 7.67. So that was great surfing there from Tyler Wright. Just goes to show, if you really nail your turns, you don't really need those long, drawn-out waves. Short and sweet and to the point, and that's exactly what Tyler Wright did. It's these little heats like this that you said, Joe, are going to give Tyler the momentum to go on and win a world title.
Looks like now she's enjoying her birthday. Switch dance on the way in. Probably was a little bit stressful after turning around after that mistake of taking a small wave. But just like that, she flexes that Jeep yellow jersey.